We are back. We're down to 2 players now. We have Chris and we have Kiana, and one of them is going to have a chance at becoming the new champion of Anime St. Louis. But who do you have to face before you face the champion?
The Elite Four!
Thank you, the Elite Four. And this is the Elite Four round. Now, over the course of this round, you'll be facing off against all the members of the Elite Four. So let's see how well you do. Before I explain the game, we have a toss-up question. It is a dex entry, and it reads as follows. Its wings are not used for flying. They are flapped at high speed to adjust its body temperature. Here is a hint. We are looking for a dual type, bug and steel. Chris.
Skyzor?
Yes, Skyzor, Scizor, however you say it, that is the right answer. Yes. Okay, so you are now in control. You get to face the first Elite Four member. And here they come. It is Chantal, because we still haven't updated this for X and Y. Chantal has 2 Pokemon, Drifblim and Gengar. On the board now are moves. You have to find a move that is super effective against Drifblim, and then find a move that is super effective against Gengar, in that order. If you do that, you defeat Chantal. Now, we haven't seen anything on the board yet. You have control, you have the option. You can go first, or you can force Kiana to go first. You'll go back and forth until someone defeats Chantal. Do you want to go first or second? You'll go second. All right, Kiana, that means you get to go first. Grab the microphone there. Remember, we're looking for a move that is super effective against Drifblim. Best of luck.
23.
Number 23. Hi, number 23. We find Shadow Claw, which is super effective. Now, Gengar, and you will defeat Chantal.
10.
10. Is it super effective against Gengar? Wing attack, not super effective. All right. We go back over to you, Chris. First, Drifblim.
Okay, well, we'll do 22.
Okay, I see what you're trying to do. 22. This time we find a miss. All right, well, you just flat out missed. Back to you, Kiana. First, Drifblim.
Okay, 23.
All right, you're going to play it that way. All right, and you know that's right. Now, Gengar.
15.
15. Line number 15, we find Shadow Ball, super effective! And we send her away. So, Kiana, you have defeated 1 Elite Four member. Whichever one of you defeats the most Elite Four members will win the prize and go on. If you tie, we will have a fateful encounter to decide who wins the game. All right, so now we move on. We have a what comes before for control of the next Elite Four member. What comes before Victory Bell? Kiana.
Weeping Bell.
Weeping Bell is right. Sorry, I messed up your name there, Kiana. Okay. Now, you face the next Elite Four member, and it is Marshall. Marshall has 2 Pokemon, and they are Breloom and Medicham. Based on what we've already seen, do you want to go first, or do you want to go second?
Second.
Go second. All right, Chris, you are first. Find a move that's super effective against Breloom.
17.
Number 17, all right. And there we find a miss. Hold on a second. Before you call out any numbers, I'm going to open up those 2 and close them and get rid of them. I forgot to do that. And they are gone. All right. Breloom, Kiana.
Okay, 10.
Number 10, I think she remembers something. Yes, wing attack is super effective against Breloom. Now Medicham.
Okay, number 6.
Number 6, behind number 6, we find Astonish, which is super effective. Okay, so that is 2 for you, Kiana. 1 more, and you will win the prize. You will win free admission to next year's Anime St. Louis. All right, so Chris, you got to get in here and you got to tie it up in order to have a chance. Here we go. It is a dex entry, and it reads as follows. Said to be the reincarnation of north winds, it can instantly purify filthy, murky water. Yes, Kiana?
Suicune.
Is the right answer. Yes. You face the next Elite Four member. It's Grimsley. Grimsley has two Pokemon, Honchkrow and Crocodile. Do you want to go first or second? Second, okay. All right, Chris, Honchkrow.
Let's do 1.
Number 1, we find Splash.
Nervous, aren't you?
No. Kiana, you have control.
24.
Number 24, Shadow Sneak, not super effective against Honchkrow. Back to you, Chris.
He's like, oh.
He's like, what could be worse than Splash?
7.
What's that?
7.
Number 7. And there we find Aurora Beam, super effective. Now, to get back in this game, Crocodile.
13.
13. Rock Throw, not super effective. Kiana.
28.
Audience, please do not say anything. Skydrop, not super effective. Back to you, Chris.
7.
Okay.
19.
19 this time. Hex, not super effective. Back to you, Kiana. Audience.
7.
Okay.
9.
Number 9. Ice Beam, super effective! Now guys, Chris, if you had said 13 first, Rock is super effective against Honchkrow. And then you could have said Aurora Beam and then got the game. Unfortunately, that was a fatal error, which means you're out of the game. But Chris, you played very, very well. Let's give it up to Chris. So, yeah, here we are.
Here we are.
You've made it. You made it to the very end, which means you've won. You've won the prize. You have won the game. So that means that next year, you don't have to pay a dime to get into Anime St. Louis. You have won. We're going to find out if Kiana becomes the new champion of Anime St. Louis right after this. Stay tuned, YouTube. We are back with Kiana, who has won the Pokemon Game Show. Won with great admission to Anime St. Louis 2015. And now has a chance to become the champion. If you do, the audience is going to love it because it means that next year we'll definitely bring Pokemon Game Show back. Even without me. Even without me. Here's the deal. I can't make it back to Anime St. Louis next year because I made a mistake. Didn't realize that Easter is this weekend next year and already booked another event the same weekend. So, my man Brent Rowland here is going to be taking over my hosting duties for next year. He's also hosting a couple of this, including Trivia Trap coming up next. If Kiana successfully defeats our current champion, it will put her into the software for next year. And next year, someone's going to try to defeat you. If it doesn't happen, we'll take Pokemon Game Show off the rotation for a year and bring it back when I come back to Anime St. Louis. All right. Remind yourself and everybody in the audience right now. Because wouldn't it be nice to come back to Pokemon Game Show and try to have someone to beat you? All right. Here's how it works. You got to face the current champion, and since no one has yet done it, and since I haven't updated the software yet, it's still Iris. All right. Iris has 3 Pokemon, and you will see their silhouettes right now. And we'll be introducing you to them very shortly. Now, you won the last round by defeating 3 Elite Four members. Theoretically, you did that with 3 Pokemon. Your 3 theoretical Pokemon know every single move on the board. You're looking for moves that are super effective against Iris's Pokemon. If you do, it's a one-hit KO. And if you can do it 3 times, you'll defeat her and become the champion. And next year, that'll be you right there, and you pick any 3 Pokemon you want, except Electros, and they'll go over there. Now, if you find a move that's not super effective, it'll do 1 HP of damage. All of your Pokemon have 4 HP. So it could take you as many as 12 moves. Be careful though. Up there on the board are also squares that our champion from our winner from last year are very familiar with. They say KO. They represent your Pokemon being knocked out. If you can defeat all 3 of Iris's Pokemon before she defeats your 3 Pokemon, you'll become the champion. You'll send me a sprite of some sort, and it'll go there. Pick any 3 Pokemon, they'll go there. And Brent's going to bring Pokemon Game Show back to Anime St. Louis next year. If that weren't exciting enough, let's kick it up a notch.
Yes! Yes, the best champion thing!
First Pokemon, Arceus. There's the 1. Number 6. Line number 6. KO. I don't know what it is with Anime St. Louis, but you guys are really, really good at having your Pokemon knocked out. Don't do that again.
18.
Number 18. Sucker Punch. Not super effective. 1 HP of damage. Continue.
22.
22. Fight. Not super effective. 1 HP of damage. Continue.
1.
Number 1. Trico Meteor. Not super effective. And if you look at the end of Iris's Pokemon, you'll see that that was a waste right there, because that would have been super effective there. Continue. Find something that's not a KO and you'll do it.
Super Potion.
19. As long as it's not a KO and it's not Psycho Cut. You have 2 Pokemon. Iris has 2 Pokemon. We move on to her next Pokemon. And it's our good buddy Lapras. Best of luck. I will tell you, for Lapras, there are 2 silver bullets on the board that are super effective against Lapras. Actually, there are 4 silver bullets against Lapras. Good luck.
With the water ice typing.
15.
Number 15. Did we find the silver bullet behind number 15? Make attack. Not super effective. 1 HP of damage. Continue.
Number 9.
Number 9. Rock Slide. This is good.
There is
She only has, no, you only have 1 KO. She has 2 KO. You're in good shape. You only have to find 1 more Pokemon. You have to defeat 1 more Pokemon. It's Salamence. 1 of the silver bullets is gone. I will tell you, on the board, there's 1, 2, 3 more silver bullets. 3 more super effective moves on that board. Find 1. 30? Give it number 30. Bug Buzz, not super effective. 1 HP of damage, continue. 21. Fury Cutter, apparently you're using a bug Pokemon. Hopefully it's a bug Pokemon that knows an ice or a rock move.
28.
28. Wing attack. Okay, this is it. You have 3 chances to become the champion. Do it.
17.
17 for the win. Ice. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the new champion of Anime St. Louis, Kiana! Get this right. If you're an artist, you can draw it yourself, so yeah, you see how it needs to fit in the box right there. And pick any three Pokemon you want, except for Electros. Because he has no weaknesses, so you can't do him any silver bullets. Fairy is now super effective against Sableye, so it's good. Fine. And you'll be in there. And this means that next year, assuming that Brent can get back here,
Oh, I'll be there.
and assuming they want him to come back, which as far as I know, is that Anime St. Louis 2015, and someone's going to have to defeat this lady right here. All right, so coming up next is Anime Trivia Trap. We're doing the tryout immediately. Those of you who are headed to the cosplay, go and enjoy it. For the rest of you, if you want to participate in